Okay, it's been a little while since I've done one of these, but you know, let's have some fun. So what you have right here is a Genesis Tower Mini. This showed up randomly this morning via FedEx, and I was kind of surprised. I was not expecting it at all. There was no indication that something like this was going to show up, and I got a text message saying that something was coming via FedEx, and I had no idea what it could possibly be. And I saw, once it showed up, I saw the shipping label saying Sega of America. I was like, they didn't accidentally send me another Genesis Mini. That'd be pretty bad. I would absolutely send it back. Then I opened it up and I'm like, what is this? And I saw this little bit of the box right here. I'm like, no way. And here it is. All the components to the Genesis Tower Mini. Comes with a Sonic 1 cartridge, a Sonic & Knuckles cartridge, a 32X, and down here you can kind of see it as a Sega CD. I'm gonna focus this in for you. Now I had seen the Japanese version, and I've been very tempted by it, but decided I'm not gonna get it because I don't really have a place to put it. So I decided to kind of back out and not worry about it. But now that I have a official US version, I gotta do something with it. So I'll let you can kind of just take this in as a look at the box and everything. It's pretty self-explanatory, at least on the front, on the sides here. But on the back, kind of get a better look at it here. What's kind of crazy is that there's no UPC code on here. So as far as I know, this is not going to be available at retail. But I'm sure that they'll see the outcry for it, and they might end up doing like a small run of them, maybe. It says, build your tower of power with the official accessory kit made especially to stack with your Sega Genesis Mini. A true collectible for fans, the set includes authentic miniature replicas of 4 legacy Genesis accessories. Sega CD, Genesis 32X, Sonic & Knuckles lock-on cartridge, and a Sonic the Hedgehog cartridge. Shows how everything goes together there, and just in case you don't know. But it does say down here, I guess, it says not for resale. So I wonder if this is truly limited. I mean, I don't know. It almost seems crazy just to send it to people who reviewed the product, and I'm sure there's a lot of hardcore fans out there that would like it. But yeah, so let's open it up and take a closer look. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's not start with this. This also came in a little envelope in there, and that's a Golden Axe miniature cartridge. So I guess these were random, because I was talking to somebody else who got this today, and they said, oh, I got another Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm surprised they would have loose Sonic the Hedgehog cartridges to send to people. Let's set my Genesis Mini right here, so you can pop the cartridge in and see how it fits. If you've seen the Digital Foundry video review of the Genesis Mini, you've seen a lot of these close up. The labels, it's a little rough. You can kind of see here. That's does have a little piece. It looks like a little PCB inside of it, though. Not like a real PCB, but it is. Looks like the label kind of folds inside of it. So I wonder if this just slides out or something. But it comes in through here. But if it is indeed random, I'm pretty happy with the Golden Axe. Golden Axe is one of my favorite Genesis games. Alright, here we go. We're gonna put it in the system here. Focus this for you. Looks like I'm not gonna fit. It's a pretty tight fit. Get in there. There it is. Look at that. I'll have to provide some glamour shots of this once it's all said and done. Look at that. Great game. I've beaten it more times than I can count, probably. So yeah, the detail is pretty good. It almost has like little screws here on it. If I can get in a little bit closer here. So yeah, I mean the label's a little rough, but that's okay. I'm sure it's a little off center. You can kind of see it. Off center. It does look good though. Alright. Now let's get on to the main event. So I don't actually have anything that's cut. I don't know which way you're supposed to take it out. Maybe I'll go this way. Maybe I'll go like this. I have a knife here, so I'm just going to use this screwdriver to do it. Alright, you ready for it? Alright, now we can get a good look at it. X, Sega CD, Sonic 1. See, this label on the Sonic 1 looks a little nicer. Doesn't go through the bottom, so there is kind of a little bit of a PCB in there. Still have my release day copy of Sonic 1. Which apparently are worth a little bit of money now. I heard that a few days ago, that the not for resale versions are going for much less, but people are actively seeking out the not for resale versions. Still remember going up to the Chautauqua Mall and getting my copy though. It's right at the end of 5th grade for me. The last couple weeks of school. In New York State, we would go to school until almost the very end of June. So I'll keep that out for now. Does this one fit a little bit better in the cartridge slot? Let's see if I can get in here. It's still kind of a tight fit, and slide in there very gracefully. You gotta break it in. All right. I almost feel like we should start from the bottom up, but we're gonna go from the top down. So next up we have Sonic and Knuckles. It's kind of weird that they included this because it's not on the system. But I get it. It's what makes the Tower of Power. You gotta be as extreme as possible with it. It's almost like they're embracing the fact that it's as ridiculous as it is. So yeah, it looks like they had the PCBs so that anything can fit in there. So even I bet you Golden Axe will fit right in. Well, maybe not. Yeah, that'll fit in there. It wouldn't achieve anything. We're gonna have to put Sonic the Hedgehog on there. Oh, look at these though. These actually have info on the back. Let's see if I can get way in there. Avoid exposing. It's like you can read it. Hang on, I don't know if I can. Avoid exposing cartridge to extreme temperatures. Be careful not to immerse cartridge in water. And for protection, place cartridge inside. For protection, place cartridge inside protective plastic case when not in use. Oh, there we go. I can get you so you can see it real good right there in the light. That's a lot of detail. And we got the Sonic and Knuckles. I did not play Sonic and Knuckles when it came out. I remember Sonic 2, I was disappointed with it, so I ended up skipping Sonic 3 initially. So for growing up a Sega kid, I was too enamored with Street Fighter 2 on the Super Nintendo at this time to really think too much about it. Street Fighter 2 consumed my life. From about 92 to 94, maybe 95. All right, one more time. Let's put that back on. Is that gonna fit? Let's try this in the system real quick. Oh, that fits in there really easily, actually. Sonic and Knuckles slides right in. All right. Next up, I got the good old 32X. That's great. No AV ports or anything in the back. But it even has the little metal shielding right here on the cartridge slot. Give me a closer look here. The 32X, you know, if you only have to Dremel a little bit on the edges of the cartridge slot to make it region free. Like such a little amount of like the corners, the back corners. Of course it has the logo and everything right here. I never liked that they switched over to this different font. Let's put this in, okay? See how this goes. Doesn't exactly click in there, but I wouldn't expect it to either. But it goes in and it goes a lot easier than just those standalone cartridges. It's a little wobbly in there. Not quite form-fitting. That's understandable. I think the official one actually curves a bit, and that's why you need the... For the Genesis 2, you need a thing that ends up making it fit better around the Genesis 2, because it's more fit for the Genesis 1. But maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's the other way around. Alright. So should we put these? Should I just do one at a time? Oh man, we're most of the way there. Get a little close up here. Alright, and finally, this is the thing I'm most excited about. It's a Sega CD. Got my Sega CD, Christmas of '92, still have my original system. Gonna be sending out for a recap pretty soon though. It's funny, it's even got the info right on it. I can't even believe they made this, honestly. I can't believe they made this, designed it, and they're not gonna sell it. It's silly. But it is awesome. No AV ports on the back. I'm wondering if this is just going to click right in. For the way that is. Oh, let's see if I can focus on that a bit. Oh, is that going to... The little thing that... Does it move? Oh, it doesn't look like... No, it doesn't look like it moves. The little thing for your headphone jack cable that's supposed to run into the back of the system. You know, it slides, but it's cool that it's on there. But no, it does not move. That's you know, that's a real missed opportunity. that would have brought it all home for me. Alright. Should we put it all together? Let's put it all together. Huh, doesn't look like that's gonna quite fit in right. Let's see how this is gonna work. Well, these lock in, and it fits pretty good. So it locks in underneath, and locks in with these little legs in there. There it is. See this right here? This right here is the best looking video game console of all time, if I'd say so myself. It is my favorite game console. Just the way it looks. And it looks perfect, and then this basically ruins it. This is not the most amazing looking game console of all time right here. But I'll put this in there. And to top it off, so that feels pretty solid like that, but this, it feels like it doesn't lock in quite as much as I was expecting to. But I mean, it's just it's a showpiece. So there it is. So what do you say? You think I should shoot some glamour shots of it just to preserve it? Just to preserve it? Let's do it.